Okay, so 3 years ago, I was 18 years old, I was in college, and I didn't know how I was gonna make money, and I didn't even know what I was gonna major in. And this was kind of stressing me out because I was like, every single major that I looked at kind of just led to a job. And I kind of wanted to see if I could make money without getting a job. And so this led me down a whole path of trying every single different entrepreneurship thing you could think of in the books until I kind of found my route. Today in 2025, I made over $115,000 in profit, and it's all thanks to social media, honestly. In fact, for my first side hustle, I opened a drop shipping store, and I basically sold metallic wallets, kind of similar to Ridge wallets. And I made my first sales by posting videos about the wallet on TikTok, which made me realize, okay, social media actually is a way that I could make money, and it could be doing something that I actually like. Like, I spend a lot of time on TikTok regardless, and wouldn't it kind of be cool to be a YouTuber or be a creator and be able to make money through posting fun stuff on the internet? And that's when I started my juggling channel. So I actually happen to be really good at juggling, and so I was like, you know what? Maybe I could use this skill or this talent to try to grow on social media and try to actually gain an audience. So let's see what I can do. And you can see at the very beginning, I had like nothing. I had a couple hundred views maybe here and there. I was posting some random videos, and I didn't know that this could be a significant source of revenue and also a really fun thing to do. Fast forward, as time goes on, I get better and better at making videos and understanding what will work well on TikTok. And I'm able to start to use this to finally get some breakaway videos and actually start getting some views. So for example, this one here got 19 million views. And this one right here got 8 million views, and this one got 17 million views. So that's when I realized, wait, this is an actual skill or an actual talent that I can use to post on the internet and try to make money from. And today, it's now a pretty significant source of revenue for me. So on just YouTube ad revenue, I've been able to make $8,000 from it. And then on TikTok, in the past 60 days, it's made around $3,000. I think across the year, I've made around 15K on TikTok. And then I've also made money from Snapchat as well. So in this video, I want to briefly outline how you can use social media to change your life. And for me, it only took like 1 to 3 years for me to really start seeing, okay, this is something I actually can do and can make a living from on the internet. So I want to outline this for you guys as well, because you might be thinking, I don't know what to do in terms of a career. I don't know if there's something other than a job that I can even try. And this is something that I found worked and has actually been completely life-changing for me. So the first thing is to either pick something you like or that you're good at. So for me, this is juggling. I liked it, maybe like a 7 out of 10. And then in terms of my skill level, I was probably like a 10 out of 10 at juggling. It's just something I happen to be really, really, really talented at. So I was like, well, maybe I can use this in some way. But every single person on planet Earth has some sort of comparative advantage. Because even let's say you're someone who's like, well, I'm not talented at anything. Your talent could be that you really know how to pass the time well, because you don't spend your time learning new stuff. You spend your time in your room watching movies. And so maybe you know a lot about movies that other people don't. So like personally, I don't care who you are. There's something that compared to other humans on Earth, you have a comparative advantage in. This comparative advantage could even just be that you like what you're doing. You might not even be better than other people at it, but you might just like it. And that's enough. Because a lot of people, for example, don't like to be on camera. So if you like being on camera, even if you have no other talent, you can automatically do things that other people can't just because you actually like spending your time on that thing. Then step 2 is post videos about that thing. And here's the thing, when you first start out, I'd recommend just throwing a bunch of stuff at the wall and just posting in a way that you actually like. Like, don't worry about trends or virality or anything like that. When I started posting on this juggling channel, I was just like, let me just post some stuff in my room, some tricks I'm working on, some tricks I like, just to see like what happens. And for me to actually get comfortable on camera and get used to what I'm actually doing on social media. It's like really useless to try to like theorize and understand what goes viral and everything like that before you've actually started to get comfortable on camera and built up a love for what you're actually doing on social media. Then if you actually post for like a month and you actually like what you're doing, then I'd recommend, okay, now it's time maybe to start doing some research on what's actually working within my niche. So go on social media, look at what other people are posting in your niche that's successful and be like, can I do something similar to this or a better version of this or my own spin on this and still make it work? You want it to center around you as a person though. So you have a particular way of speaking, you have a particular type of things you say, you have a particular way that you approach problems and ideas and whatever your talent or niche is. And so I would lean really heavily into what you're actually good at and the type of way that you naturally present information and make your brand centering around that thing. Then once you do your research and want to make your videos that you're making, there's two other things I would focus on, which are retention and shareability. These are basically the two things that social media platforms look at to determine whether or not we should push this video out to more people. So when it comes to retention, they're looking at your video and they're saying, okay, if 100% of people are watching at the start of the video, what percentage of people have swiped away by the end of the video? That's called your retention rate, and the higher your retention rate is, the algorithm will basically reason, okay, a lot of people watching this video watched a lot of the video, like they didn't skip halfway through, which means that they probably liked the video and we're gonna push it out to more people. And the same thing is true with shareability. If for every 100 people that watch your video, only one person shares it, that's gonna do way differently than a video where for every 100 people that watch your video, 5 people share it. Because if something's really shareable, that gives it the chance to automatically spread across social media, especially as more and more people are showing it to more and more of their friends. It kind of has that exponential effect where 2 can turn into 4, which can turn into 8 to 16 to 32, and then start exploding really crazy. So that's what I would focus on as a creator. And lastly, I would reuse every winning format. So just to show you guys on my personal channels, when I find a winning format like this video right here called cartoon juggling, I will use this hook and this exact video structure multiple times until it goes really, really viral. So for example, this was cartoon juggling video. I posted this in 2024. Then if you look at this, one of the second or third most viral videos on my channel, this is also cartoon juggling posted in 2025. So take a concept that works and then you can rinse and repeat the formats that are actually working really well for you. And then that's kind of all you need to do. Then you don't have to spend a ton of time coming up with new ideas each time. You can rinse and repeat the formats that work well and then build a successful channel and brand off of winning formats that you spent a lot of time finding. So yeah, that's how social media can genuinely change your life as it has changed mine. And honestly, the skill of getting attention in 2026 has only become more and more and more valuable as time goes on. So I'm really curious to see how valuable it gets in the future. And hopefully this story inspires you to actually try your own thing. I know a lot of you guys probably don't want to get a normal standard job. So this is genuinely, if done correctly, an option that in my opinion is largely skill-based that you can use to get out of a normal job or out of a normal 9-to-5 route if that's not what you're looking for. With that being said, the mission with this channel is to help you guys grow on social media. And so the goal with this video is just to inspire you guys and show you that it's actually possible and that it's actually a real way to make money. So if we delivered on that mission, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, thank you guys all so much for watching the video. I'll catch you all in the next one, and peace.